hurricane is going to be making landfall as we go more towards the evening time frame, afternoon time frame. And again, the panhandle of Florida, a category 4, this will be historic. They have never seen this before. This is not something that you want to make history for, but that is definitely a possibility as it will continue to run out of real estate. And there's nothing really holding it back at this point. We're just not dealing with a whole lot of wind shear that could tear it apart. And again, you're talking about the waters in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh yeah, those things are on fire, or the water's on fire. Very warm, 85 degrees or more. That is definitely the fuel for a strengthening hurricane. So that's what they're contending with. On this image, the infrared satellite at this point, you can see that well-defined eye, and this thing continues to bear down on the panhandle of Florida. So what do we have going on? Well, they do have plenty of warnings going on across the area, dealing with hurricane warnings, and this goes all the way up towards the Carolinas as well, a tropical storm watch for there. And also, as we continue through time, this is going to have an impact on our weather as well. So this is what I wanted to show you. We were talking about those watches and those warnings. Well, you can see all the way Georgia coast, the Carolina coast as well, and they are going to be impacted once this thing moves inland. So right now, this is sustained Hurricane Michael, 140 miles an hour. It's moving to the north at 13 miles an hour, and look how close it is now to Panama City, Florida, 140 miles south-southwest of Panama City. So it is going to continue to make that jog inland. It's going to head off more towards the north and east, and once it hits Georgia, it's just going to weaken to a category 1. So still a hurricane. This thing is very powerful at this point. Then it moves further inland, and it's going to impact areas that are trying to recover from Florence, and they've already seen so much rain, 30 inches, possibly even more in some spots. And then on top of this, they're going to get about 5 to 7 more inches because of Michael. And then it slides a little bit further off to the north. You can see it stays to the south of Baltimore, but it will linger around Maryland. So that is going to bring some rain to us as we head into your tomorrow. So how much are we talking before it's all said and done, wrapping up Friday morning? Oh yeah, 1/4 of an inch in some spots, maybe even some more the further to the south you go. That's where you're going to be really adding up those totals. But remember, we don't need any more rain. We're dry now. That's a good thing. We could see some spotty showers this afternoon. And then dew points, the measure of the moisture in the atmosphere, still quite high. We're still quite humid. It's going to be warm as we go into the afternoon as well. And Futurecast picking up on the rain coming in here as we head into tomorrow. Now let's get a check of the traffic with Megan Knight.
Okay, Lynette, and we're looking pretty